turn south. We're getting satchel anyway. Over down.
Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to the 6v6 round number 4, Desert Rats versus Anal. I'll go ahead and throw up the score screen real quick. Here's where the standings are real quick. Match warm-up ends in about 10 seconds, so we'll let you look at that real quick. That's where things are, so if Desert Rats, from what I understand, if they take this match, they will continue in the tournament. But if they don't win, then they will not. That's my understanding. But anyway, here we go. The timer's up. Not really gonna, I don't know what we're gonna be able to see for trucks. I thought I saw one over there for Anal. Don't see anything yet. There's Desert Rats coming up the main road, right along the canal. Let's take a look. We know that they're going to get the Garys up right off the bat in the four corners that I'm zigzagging. I gotta turn my mouse down. That I'm zigzagging all around looking at. You know, need like a pointer. Need like a dot in the center of my screen that you guys can see what I'm pointing at. Right there. That's what I'm pointing at. Muffins. Looking at you, Muffins. Anyways, Cruz jumps out. Lightning jumps out. Here we go. We're getting started. Things are actually happening now, so I'll stop rambling. Desert Rats, they're pulling it back a little bit, so it's staying even. There's Crims. Here comes Anal down here. They're on the south side. We're looking south right now. I gotta remember that. Just because it's easier to see the whole battlefield looking south from the north, I think. Muffin's pushing in, straight in. Here, Anal's up here on the north side now. Excel in the trenches. 1200 goes down. Muffins goes down. I didn't see... Obviously can't really tell who's killing who at this distance. Tiny Moose right up in the front line. Takes down... I can't quite see what that says. It's too bright on the damn road. Damn glare. Flag over here hiding in the bushes. Looks like he took down Tiny Moose. Crim's down in the factory down there in the south. Mr. 2 coming around behind him. Maybe take out his OPs. Cruz holding down that trench just on the south side of the bridge. Muffins looks like he's going to push into this building. That's a good tall building. Maybe he'll push into that building. Nah, he's just pushing around. I like that building, but it's kind of an obvious place to go too, so not sure what Muffin's doing. Maybe they're aware of Crims. Mr. 2 just, I don't know if that was a grenade. That looked looked kind of big for the puff of smoke from an OP, but maybe that's what it was. Either way, ooh, he gets taken down, I think, by a U.S. Ranger. Anal on the north and south side of the canal, pushing up both sides. They're kind of holding on to the north side. Desert Rat's holding on to the south side. Tiny Moose standing out in the open on the south side of the canal. He's protected by the bridge, but I can't believe Excel doesn't see him. I mean, there is this wall right here, I suppose. You gotta remember that it doesn't exactly look the same down there as it does up here. Tiny's in a little more cover than I'm giving him credit for. Oh, let's stay out of the ground. Come back up. Flag on the bridge. U.S. Ranger and Crims holding now on the southwest side of the point. Looks like he's coming in from the garrison. I'm sure they have some OPs here in the trench somewhere. Excel is squad leader, pushing way over here on the west side. They just have full control of the north side of the bridge. Lightning just kind of hanging back, looking for targets. I think he just took out Excel while I was taking a drink and not paying attention. He's getting some shots off. I'm not even... Geez, he's shooting at like 1200 here, maybe? Oh, yeah, they must have been, because it looks like 1200 got him. No! Alright. Let's just slow it down and just kind of look around. Slow it down a little bit. Anal's taking control of the point a little bit. They are about halfway through the cap now. They could, if Desert Rats could get U.S. Ranger out of here, then they could take back control of the entire south side of the bridge. But he is just, and Crims too. I forgot about Crims all the way down here. Shit, I'm not paying attention at all. Let's back up a little bit so we can actually see the battlefield. 5-0 takes down. God, that's the second time I wasn't able to see that name. Make sure that that's turned down. Excel and Flag holding on to this trench here. I thought there was somebody over here. Maybe he got taken out. These guys coming in down here on the south. There we go. Tiny. All right, Tiny. Next time we talk, buddy, you're going to explain to me how the fuck you get up on that rooftop. All right. Anal just capped. So, pushing the wrong buttons. Anal just capped, so that means Desert Rats just lost all of their OPs. So now Muffins and Cruz are going to have to place new OPs. Mr. 2 will probably place an OP. Tiny will be able to place an OP if he comes down off this rooftop, but he loves his rooftops. He does well from them. Lightning, swinging around on the north side, takes care of Excel. We'll see what he can get going up here. Tiny Moose coming down from the roof, probably placing an OP. Flig still holding on to that trench. 1200 just north of him. 1200 seems like he's kind of been moving back and forth between this area here. Excel was out here on the west side of the northwest side. Lightning still pushing north up around that area. Hi, Joden. Thank you. Let's go. I don't know which team you're rooting for, but yeah, whichever team you're rooting for. We love them all. We love them all. So I mean, I'm rooting for the Desert Rats because they're my team, but we'll root for Anal too because they're a good team too. I actually haven't seen them play, but I don't want to say that they're bad or anything. I don't know anything about them. That'd just be rude. Ranger still holding that fucking position, just on the south west side of the bridge. He's standing up pretty tall. I would think that somebody would be able to finally get a hold of him, but instead it looks like he just took out Mr. 2 all the way across the world over here. And Muffins. Damn. I'll have to remember this spot too. This seems to be a good strong position. He's been here for a long time. Barely peeking, but he's got a good look. Don't know what that was. 1200 just went down. I think Cruz got him. Let's get off of here and just take another look around. Flag up on the fucking... Here's Run's signature move. Up on top of the... Takes down Cruz. Up on top of the cranes. Run loves to get up on top of the cranes. Hi, old soldier. Hi, buddy. I apologize if I seem a little off today. I'm really tired. It's, the sun's been something else. You guys don't need to hear about all that, but he's really going through that mind and no phase. Lightning takes down one of Anal's guys up here. I think that was 1200. 5-0 also up here with him on the north side. I think Lightning dropped an OP up here. 5-0 spawned up here on the north side. Now they're clearing out these trenches on the north side. Still no cap yet, but they still have holding their positions on the south as well. Muffins goes down and Mr. 2 goes down. Anal kind of switching it up down towards the south side now, while Desert Rats at the same time is pushing up north. 1200 pushes back out. Looks like he took out Lightning. Somebody just shot. 5-0 shot Flig. I don't think he knows 1200 is behind him. 1200 isn't aware that he's there either. He's looking the other way. I think maybe he might even be trying to get a shot on Lightning right now. He's up on a rooftop. I hear shots going off at Muffins. 5-0. Did he just take out an OP? He's throwing grenades at the OP here in the in this blown out crater. But he must, I don't know if he knows it's there. Did he just kill somebody there? He's got to know it's there. He's looking right at it. He's throwing grenades at it. There goes the grenade. Does he get it? Negative. Swing and a miss. He's going to have to charge out there and get it. Lightning takes out 1200 over here. Things are looking good on the north side for Desert Rats, but while we've been up here, Anal's just been pushing in down on the south, from the southwest into the southeast, trying to clear out Desert Rats from here. Come on, Tiny, get him. Tiny takes out Excel, keeps hold of this side of the map. Desert Rats has a pretty good push going on right now. Things are contested up on the ticker up top. Lightning's still in these trenches. Maybe he can get a hold of Flig. U.S. Ranger still in his position here on this building. Maybe somebody can do something. Maybe Tiny. Come on, Tiny. You can do it. Negative. You cannot do it. I think that was Ranger that got him too. That guy can shoot, apparently. He's pulling some Kaiser shit out here or something, man. He just popping out and killing you as soon as he sees you. Lightning takes out Flig, takes control of the trench on the north side. Excuse me. Mr. 2 is now up here on the north side with him. They're both squad leaders. They could move up one of their OPs, get a stronger hold here on the north side, and maybe clear out Anal here up on the northwest side. I am so thrown off by looking south from the north. I have to think about the direction each time I call it out. Damn it. Flig gets Mr. 2. Lightning gets Flig. Stays in control of the north. Let's see if Lightning gets this OP. We'll keep an eye on this for a second. Go Lightning. There might be a spawn yet on that. Looks like he's waiting for it too, just in case. XL clears down. Tiny Moose down here on the south side. Takes control of this little courtyard on the back side of this building. It's a pretty popular spot for garrisons and OPs in normal matches, so we'll see what he does there. He's probably dropping an OP somewhere a little further back. Oh, he's an AT. Duh. He's not dropping shit except for maybe a satchel. If they don't know that anybody's in that building. 5-0 and Mr. 2 holding on to the north side of the bridge. These trenches, I think they got all the OPs out of here, so if Anal wants to get back control of the north side, they're going to have to come from their garrison. In the meantime, speed it up, shoot down here, turn the camera around, and take a look at what they're doing down here in the south. Crims, Excel, 1200, all pushing up into this house. Yep, he's going up top. He's going to look out this window right here, and this opening. You can see this whole area. Cruz. I think he's dropping an OP. Yeah. Okay. I thought maybe he was going to go try and flank around him, but him and Excel now in close proximity of each other. Muffins is shooting at 1200. No, he was shooting at Crims. He took out Crims. 1200's, I can see 1200 picking him. 1200 got Muffins. Didn't see what happened up there in the north, but I don't see anybody up there anymore. They all just killed each other while I wasn't looking. In the meantime, Excel pushed up to where Muffins was. Cruz, I think Excel got Cruz and then pushed up there. Tiny's still close by. Lightning and Mr. 2 and 5-0 are now pushing hard on the north side. North American team. They are. This is what I hate about 5-minute delays, because he's probably responding to something I said and I don't remember what I said. They are NA team, Esprit de Corps, ESPT. I don't remember what I said. Anyways, Anal's still holding on to this building. Crim's pushing up. They got a lot of squad leaders. There's a lot of squad leaders on the map right now. Cruz, Mr. 2, Lightning, Tiny Moose, all running squad leaders right now. So it just kind of feels like everybody's trying to get OPs into position. Hi, Sabo. Hope you're doing good, buddy. Cruz goes down from Excel. I saw that shot. Yay, I saw it that time. 5-0 pushing hard up here on the north. I don't know if he knows that Flig and Fear Not are there, but they got him, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping maybe he'd catch him unaware, but they got him. Lightning and Mr. 2 and Fear Not and Flig up there just kind of having a little bit of a standoff on the north side. Meanwhile, down here, you got Muffins. I think Tiny Moose went down somewhere down here. U.S. Ranger pushed out of that little spot now. I think he got taken out. I seen him gone, so they finally got him at some point. But look at that. He's just pops out, takes out Muffins. He's really capitalizing on this little area right here. A lot of good shooting positions there. The crane, these boxes. You can get up on these boards and look over these walls. Look through here. A lot of good spots there, which also makes it somewhat hard to watch because you look at it and you look all over and you don't see anybody, and then bam, he pops out and he's got you. I'm discovering this just now. I mean, I kind of knew all these positions were good, but as long as you're in cover, you're doing it right, I think. If you're not just standing out in the open like I tend to do. Tiny Moose was way down here in the south. I didn't even see him come down here, but Crims took him out, cleared him out. Maybe Tiny got an OP down here somewhere, so we'll see if he pops back up. But in the meantime, oh, Cruz with the fucking across the world rocket. That was just delightful to watch. I don't see Tiny coming back up in the south. Muffins pushed across and they finally took a hold of the southwest side. Desert Ratz is got a decent cap going at the moment. Muffins is a little lone over here, but he is holding on down here. He just took down, I can't see the name. It's in the grass. Oh, and he took out Ranger. Good job, Muffins. Nice job, Muffins. The 1200's right here. Take a quick glance, but it looks like there's going to be some shit going down. We got 1200 looking the wrong way. He knows. He hears the OP. Burns both of those OPs. 1200 got him, but he can only put back up one of the OPs. So that's a good push. It was a really good push by Muffins. In the meantime, Cruz, Lightning, and 5-0. One of them takes out Flag, and they're getting a really strong hold up here in the north, which is, I think, is really what's giving them this cap. They got half their team up there dedicated to it, and it's working. 1200 and Crims down here in the southwest for Anal. Looks like they're trying to come up with a new plan. Excel coming in. They're probably going to push up through this building again. In the meantime, Tiny Moose spawns up on the north. Mr. 2 spawns in down here on the south side. I think just to keep a presence down here. A little bit more of a fight developing in the north, though. We got U.S. Ranger spawning up with Flig and Fear Not to try and help him clear them out. One of them took out... Jeez, I don't know who they took out. I didn't see it. I just know that there was more Rats guys up there a second ago. XL and Mr. 2, close 3-2. Mr. 2 takes out XL. Keeping a hold of this, and boom, there's the cap. We've got 3 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock, so we'll see if they can hold on to it. Anal just lost all of their OPs, so 1200. Crims will have dropped new OPs. Fear Not probably just dropped a new OP. Or will drop one in there, I think. Actually, no, I think I see it right there. U.S. Ranger pushing out and around, trying to get behind Rats up here on the northeast side. Veteran spotter. I'm gaining experience for this? Neat. Oh no, Lightning goes down from Fear Not. Tiny Moose goes down from Fear Not. Desert Rat's starting to lose their hold a little bit here on the north side. U.S. Ranger coming around 5-0. He's on no, I see the shots. 5-0 gets him. Nice job, 5-0. Gets taken down by Fear Not. XL pushing down in here. They're starting to take it back. The Desert Rats needs to get a couple good spawns in so they can hold on to this. Cruz goes down. Anal takes control of the north side of the bridge, and they're pushing really hard on the south side. They're swinging this pretty hard, but we'll see what happens. We still got a full 2 minutes left. If Desert Rats can stop, if they can just hold up this cap, hang on to it, and push back through. As long as they don't let them fully cap, we can go into overtime maybe and hang on to this. Ooh, I think when U.S. Ranger pushed up here on the northeast side, he cleared out any spawns that they might have had over there. I don't even know if they had any over there anymore. They probably had them up here in the trenches at that point. They're starting to get a good strong push right here on the southeast side. 1200 and XL trying to push in and stop that. Oh, they're going to have a hard time getting them back out of the north side unless one of them flanks around like Lightning did earlier. It's just hard to... It's hard to push across the bridge when they're in the trenches on the other side, so... Don't know if anybody's really looking in XL's direction. Cruz is going to step out. He's probably taking fire. He's going to know they're there. Either that's Crims or XL shooting him right now. He's wounded. I saw the blood splatter. Muffins just went down. Maybe I think Excel was shooting at Muffins and Crims was shooting at Cruz, and so Anal's just kind of got them pinned down a little bit as they're coming out of their garrison / OPs over there on the southeast. They are taking it back, though. Oh, there goes Cruz into a lot of pieces. There goes one of XL's rockets. Let's get a little closer in here. 5-0 taking some shots. Tiny Moose is just keeping an eye, making sure that they don't try to push south across the bridge. It's kind of swinging back the other way. We're at 10 seconds left on the clock, so we're going to go into overtime here. So whoever gets this fully capped will take the first game. So 5-0's up on the wall, trying to get Crims and Excel out of this trench. Tiny Moose goes down, I think, from Fear Not. Back up a little bit. Lightning coming out of the spawns. Cruz and 5-0 just holding on to this corner of the warehouse. It is swinging back towards Anal right now. Maybe if Desert Rats can get a good spawn in and clear Crimson Excel out, they can take control of the south side of the bridge and stop this cap. We'll see what happens. Fear Not's, he's got eyes on their spawn over here. He just killed them as they spawned. I saw that. Tiny Moose trying to get him the fuck off that embankment so that one of them got him. I think it was Tiny Moose. They killed each other or something. I don't know, but this is crazy. Anal holding on. They're holding on strong. 5-0 is having a hard time getting shots off on the north when he must not know that they're in that trench right there. Let's shift over a little bit. Oh, he's in this house. He's in that house. Fuck, yeah, they're pinned down hard on the south side too. If they could just get Crims out of that trench and get Excel out of this house, that would, if they could just start swinging it back the other way, they could maybe keep this going a little longer. Excel, okay. 5-0 went down, but he went down. Lightning goes down from 1200 shooting across the river. Tiny Moose, he's just trying to hold on to the north side. He's trying to keep them on the north side. There's the full cap. I don't see it contested. I think that's game number 1 right there. Yeah, there it is. We'll be right back for game number 2. GG Anal for game number 1. Be right back. I don't think he's figured out where I'm shooting from yet. Dang headshot. Oh, there is an enemy garrison right here on this bank. Right here.
Dog has an enemy garrison in Echo 7. I guess I gotta try and go get that.
These are some long shots. Oh, I hit him while he was diving prone.
One for the garrison.
I should probably try to get to one of the closer windmills. So that I'm not...
Actually, fuck it. That garrison's gonna be dead meat now anyway. We're gonna cap the next point.
Oh yeah, we are. Shit. I'm gonna come out of
I am going to redeploy.
I'm just gonna start heading
I'm gonna go to the
south.
garrison.
That's fine. I'm gonna head
You wanna hoof it? That's fine.
I'm gonna hoof it.
Trying to think where they would have a Gary.
Back here.
Yeah. It's gonna be tough to get to that. Build garrisons, guys. What the fuck are you doing? Not my problem.
Ah, that was a good long shot. Enemy tank is right here. On this ping, that's a Tiger.
Can't see it.
He's way down in the south. Oh, he's like right on road to Curse. He's like right on the intersection.
Oh, it's marked. Is it here?
Probably. Yeah, thereabouts. Oh, Puma's coming after me. Oh, it's a Luke's. He just drove right past me, heading north. He kept going. Heading towards the windmills. Nope, he's turning right. He's heading towards Yamki. Right here.
That's a Puma.
No, it's Luke's. He's like right here now.
Dog enemy light vehicle is a Lux heading towards Yamki. There already isn't firing.
That looks like a Panther right there on that ping. Way off to the east. Alright, welcome back for game number 2. To answer your question, Savo, I am doing well. And that's unfortunate you can't play anymore because you were a good tanker. We had some fun playing some tanks, man, back in the day. But I appreciate you stopping in for the stream and saying hi. That means a lot to me. But in the meantime, we now have Desert Rats over on this side. Coming from somewhere. They're over there somewhere. I don't see their truck. And then we've got Anal over here. There they are. Coming in. They got 2 in that truck. Already building garrisons. And we'll see what happens. Let's see what happens. I don't see Desert Rats. I'm wondering if they're coming in. Nope, there's the garrison truck. 5-0 coming in to build a garrison. There they are. There they are. Coming straight in on the north side of the water. Probably going to take good control of this. It should be easier to control this from the west side for the Americans, just because you got to come across this water to get to that side, and you can sneak it. With there only being 6 people, it's harder to have somebody just sitting there watching it, but it's a big obstacle to have to come across the water on this side. The disadvantage for the Americans, of course, is they have a lot of open ground to cover. In the meantime, I hear some shots. Things are starting to kick off. Sounds like U.S. Ranger is up on his little perch there by the crane. Took out Muffins. Took out another one here. Tiny Moose up on the house. Trying to get shots on him. Crew's pushing up the trenches. And it looks like Anal's just kind of holding on to this southeast corner. Fear not. Taking the frickin' truck and just driving it straight across the water. It's not an obstacle if you just drive right through it. He's going to come up there and drop a fucking OP right there on that side of the water. That's pretty slick. Didn't think about it, but that was a pretty slick move. I got to hand it to him. He's getting an OP on the northeast, northeast side of the bridge there, like right away at the beginning of the match. I mean, we're only a couple minutes into the match, so who knows how well that'll really help him, but... Did he just disappear? There he is. Must be just outside of my range. All the way up there at the very edge of the map, hiding his OP. Alright, Cruz and Lightning holding on to the north. Tiny Moose still up here. He must have got taken out off his rooftop. Muffin's trying to hold on to the southwest side. I see a lot of squad leaders on the Desert Rat side, so they're trying to get OPs up, trying to get themselves into better positions. There's nobody down here in the south. Crimson Excel holding that. Excel goes down inside this building. Muffins takes him down. He's trying to push up a little bit, but he didn't quite make it into that courtyard. I think U.S. Ranger took him down, or maybe Crims. It was probably Crims. Flig trying to push across the bridge. He takes out Lightning in the trench, looking the other way. Must have been. Fear not. Going for the long flank way up there in the north. Cruz trying to get shots on Flig. Flig taking cover in the boxes there, trying to get shots on Tiny Moose. Somebody took out U.S. Ranger. I think it might have been Tiny. These guys, they're all just like aiming at each other, which like, that's how it goes. Fear Not loses his long flank from 5-0, spots him somewhere from up there. I think he just spawned in on the garrison, happened to see him, so that's fortunate for Desert Rats to catch that long flank. He's still got an OP up there, I'm sure, but Desert Rat's having a hard time getting up here into the circle. Anal got some good shooting going on today. They're being really accurate, really punishing Desert Rats with their accuracy out here. Starting to see some smokes pop from Cruz or Lightning, trying to just get these Anal guys looking anywhere but where they are. Still gets takes down by Flig. Tiny Moose trying to cross the river down here, trying to get down here on the south side. Yeah, he's a squad leader, probably dropping OP so that they can get a push going. In the meantime, Anal, big spawn in. How did they get 2 squad leaders up there? Did they drive another truck? Did he just come across the river while I wasn't looking? He must have. Can't spawn 2 squad leaders on 1 OP. Muffins and 5-0 down here on the south side. There goes the cap for Anal. Any OPs that Desert Rats had are now gone. They've got a couple of squad leaders, so they can drop them back down. They can still keep themselves on the map. Crim's up here in this rooftop, just taking them out from ways off. There he is. Let's take a look at what he's looking at. He's just spotting these guys from across the map, hiding on these stairs. Stop doing that. Yeah, he can see everything from up here. That's why that's why that house is always so important in normal gameplay. Anytime that Canal Crossing is contested, these are all the positions that are important. Like this house, this courtyard, that courtyard up there where Tiny was. These are all places where you'll find garrisons and OPs and clusters of infantry. Usually. In regular gameplay, of course. Yeah, these 6s, it's all about getting 1 or 2 OPs into a key position, and then you spawn in your whole team and fucking hit your enemy with a right hook or a left hook or whatever the fuck direction he came from that they didn't see it coming. 1200 kind of goes down, takes out Lightning at the same time. Tiny Moose up there on the garrison. 5-0 kind of sneaking around here on the south side now. I hear shooting from Muffins. Muffins, I think, shooting at Flig. 5-0 maybe getting around behind Crims. If he has an OP nearby, he might even hear those footsteps. Let's get a little closer. We're going to watch this. We're going to see, win or lose, we're watching you, 5-0. Let's go up. Let's slow this down. Let's see what Crims is doing. Crims hears him. Sounds like Crims hears him. Now he's got Excel just went down from Cruz, Muffins. Cruz or Muffins got Excel, and then I think Flag took out Cruz. 5-0's coming up the stairs. He too fast. Too fast, 5-0. He heard that coming from a mile away. Okay, let's back up a little bit. It's so quiet right now. There's not a whole lot going on. They've got a pretty good hold right now on the north side. Maybe if Muffins drops an OP, Mr. Ratz looks like he's kind of thinking the same way I am. They've got such a strong hold on the north that maybe if they can get around on the south side. Excel and Mr. 2 about to run into each other. I hear shooting behind me. I don't know who's shooting at who. Mr. 2 had just heard that shot. He's backing up. And it's creeping. Trying to get a position where I can see this and the map at the same time. Flag's still holding on to the bridge. Looks like Desert Rats was completely cleared out on the west side. 1200 pushing up. Lightning's just came in on that OP. 1200's kind of coming around behind him. We'll see if 5-0 gets a hold of 1200. In the meantime, Mr. 2 still trying to get up on Excel. I see Excel. They hear each other. Excel gets him. With a quick movement up on top of that building. He heard him. He jumped and just got him. That was fast. Cruz goes down from Crims. Flig just holding this position on the bridge. U.S. Ranger up on the crane. This guy's got a lot of good shooting positions, but they all seem to be... Okay, no, never mind. He's looking the other way. They're definitely covering different avenues. Fear not, even with an MG. I haven't seen a whole lot of MGs in Sixes matches. They're so stationary, but he's up here on top of this tank, and he's just covering this whole field. Tiny trying to get around behind him. We'll see if he sees him. 1200 pushing up behind Tiny. That's interesting that he chose to go that way. He probably just got to the edge of the map and couldn't go any further, and then pushed up the other way and gets Tiny. Probably took out Tiny's OP. Crims went down in this building. I didn't see who got him. Might have been Lightning way over here by this warehouse, but Excel's pushing up from the south now. Seeing OPs burning. So there goes Desert Rat's control on that portion of the south side. In the meantime, Mr. 2 and 5-0 going for a wide flank down on the south, all the way down by the church. We'll see, maybe they'll come up like one of these side avenues and get all the way behind Crims. There's still a full 10 minutes left on the match, so they got plenty of time to pull a maneuver like that. And with the way these guys have been holding their shooting positions, it might not be a bad plan. I don't know. We'll see what they do. Mr. 2 definitely seems to be going in that direction. 5-0 pushing up into the warehouse here. There's a big spawn in from Desert Rats up on their northern garrison. Nice mug. Thank you, Chaotic. I do. I like my mug. I already drank all my tea. It is a nice mug. Thank you. Tiny Moose and Muffins trying to push across this open field. Flig not looking that way, at least not yet. 1200 spawns right on top of them. We'll see if they get each other. Oh, Muffins goes down. Tiny Moose takes out... Who's that? Was that Flig? No, Flig was back here. That was 1200, I think. Tiny Moose should have gotten the OP. Here comes Fear Not. Oh, I'm pushing the wrong button. I'm slowing my camera down. And I'm getting like way up in the air. There's Mr. 2. Looks like he's dropping an OP way back down here. Crims is oddly aware of him. I don't know if he's like close to the garrison. How in the fuck did Crims know he was down here? That's crazy weird. Got him, too. Holy shit. How the fuck did Crims know he was down there? What the fuck? Is there a garrison? I mean, I can't look at the map or anything. I can't see what they have. I don't see a garrison down there anywhere. Whatever. He got him. Cleared him out. All right, here comes 5-0 Cruz and Lightning pushing up from the southwest. Meanwhile, Tiny Moose up there all alone. Yeah, a little too alone. They just fucking surrounded him and took him out. Cruz and Lightning pushing up this bank of houses. 5-0 holding position, covering them from the warehouse. If they can take out Crims. Crims hears him. Oh no. Okay, I think Lightning hears Crims. Lightning gets Crims. Nice shooting, Lightning. That was a fucking headshot too. I enjoyed that. You avenged Mr. 2 valiantly, but he came back because he had a fucking OP down there. So he's taking his time moving up, but he's still there. Lightning goes down from 1200 or Excel. I didn't see who. Desert Rats lost their entire presence on the north side, but they've got a strong push coming up here on the south now. Tiny Moose coming up to reinforce Cruz, who is very lonely up here in this house by himself without Lightning. Just kind of take a look at what he's peeking at. Just want to see how he's doing it. Throwing grenades. Does he get it? Cruz went down. Where's the grenade? No, it was a good throw, but they were fully aware of it. Krim's now in the house, taking back control of his position at that house. U.S. Ranger pushing down. Anal pushing south of the bridge, stopping this attack. Now, I had seen, yep, there's Muffins up here. He's doing the same thing they did. Instead of driving across the water, he drove across the open fields to put an OP up over here. Fucking smooth, Muffins. Fucking smooth. I love it. Have this thumbs up. Thanks, Savo. Appreciate it, buddy. I do love the thumbs up. The likes and subscribes and stuff, they make all the difference for the growth of a channel. So I really appreciate it every time somebody does any of that stuff. Likes, subscribes, shares, comments, all that stuff tells YouTube that people are actually watching this. I appreciate it when you guys do it. It means the world. Crew's down here in the street. Fear not clearing out behind him. If they had an OP there, I think, so they would have taken it out. Crew's looking the other way. Fear not's going to get him from behind. Lightning now pushing up. Mr. 2, Lightning, and Muffins, they kind of flip-flop now. Desert Rat's over here on the east side of the map. There's garrisons over here. It's potentially a dangerous spot. They can get spawned in from behind on the garrisons, but they did clear out any OPs that were over here and now have a position on the east side. Muffins goes down in the north, but he'll still have an OP up there. Good looking dude. Thank you, Noel Scott. This is for you. Just for you. I'm running out of outfits. I've been meaning to go. Some of the Goodwills by me sell like suit jackets and stuff for really cheap. So I want to go see if I can find like some checkerboard suit jackets and stuff so I can look like a ridiculous announcer. It'll be fun. But in the meantime, Lightning and 1200 right on top of each other in this trench. Come on, Lightning. You can do it. Lightning takes out 1200. Takes control of this trench. They're not capping. Crimson Mr. 2. See, this is what I was talking about. He comes in on the... see, I think he just took out their OP with a grenade. And now him and Mr. 2 are right on top of each other. I still don't know how the fuck you get up on top of these rooftops. Crims is trying to get up behind Mr. 2 right now. We'll come back and see who killed who in a second. But Lightning takes down Excel. With 5-0 in this house and Lightning in this trench now, they've got a decent hold on the south and southwest of the bridge right there. Yeah, they're capping right now, so they've got a pretty strong hold. Muffins, Tiny, and Cruz coming up on the northeast. Crim's taking shots at Muffins. I think it was Crim's. Crim's and Fear not coming up behind. I got my zooms all weird. See if Mr. 2 can take out Crim's. He takes out Crim's. Fear not might have heard that shooting. Not sure. In the meantime, 1200 Excel spawned in. They got an OP right there behind that house. So they're still pushing it from the southwest. U.S. Ranger really cleared out the north side. He's looking south, though. So we'll see if Tiny can get any of these guys. Just kind of scroll down a little bit. Lightning went down in that trench down there. Mr. 2 still on that rooftop. Tiny took out Flig, but then U.S. Ranger took out Tiny. There's a little bit of back and forth going up on the north side. Looks like 1200 took out... Who was in that house? I forget. I'm calling out so many names so fast, I start to forget who's where. Alright, 1200 and Excel pushing him... Oh, so just like that, they basically took control of the south. I think Mr. 2 is intentionally not shooting. Potentially, so that he can drop an OP again. We'll see what happens up there, but if he doesn't have an OP right now, he'll be able to drop a new one in a second once Anal moves a little further away. In the meantime, Anal's kind of pushing him out up on the northeast side, and they've lost the cap that they were doing, so we've got 2 minutes and 50 seconds left on the match. We'll see what they can make happen here. Mr. 2 comes down. Looks like he came down to drop an OP, but at the exact same time, Crimson Fear Not spawned behind them. Crims takes him down. So now there goes their position on the southeast. Looks like all they've really got left right now is up here on the northeast, and they got Flig and U.S. Ranger pushing them hard. So we'll see what they do. Tiny Moose spawns up there. Muffin's up there. I think they actually have 2 OPs up there. That could be useful. They're not just spawning in one location. Fuck, Flig took out Muffins? Am I so far away these guys aren't quite spawning in? Is that what's happening? I need to move forward a little bit. I'm actually halfway across the world. They have it contested, actually. They do have it contested. There is a number of anal guys down right now. They'll get another spawn wave in here in a second, but it's starting to swing towards Desert Rats. They've got a good push coming down from the northeast. Holy shit. Have they had a fucking hidden OP up here this whole time? I bet they have. Taking shots at fucking Muffins with the rockets. They know they have that OP up there now. I'm sure they must know they have that OP up there. How else would Muffins have seen them? What the fuck? I thought they just exploded, but I don't see any AT, so I don't know if maybe might have got him with a grenade. I can't quite tell how far away they are from each other up there. That could have been grenade range. In the meantime, Mr. 2 pushing in from the northwest. Everybody else pushing in from the northeast. Nope, that OP's still up there, but Muffin's containing him. Lightning goes down. Bit of a fight breaking out by this trench. Still a minute left on the clock. Get Mr. 2 coming in backside of these guys. He just took out Flig. Mr. 2's getting a rear flank. There's still half of Anal's Steed just holding on to the south side of the bridge. They're out of position for what this attack is doing. Let's just see if the confusion can hold. U.S. Ranger goes down from Tiny Moose, I think. They take control of the trenches on the north side for the moment. See if they can get the OP. Got the OP. Tiny Moose goes down. Fleek's still there, but the OP burned, and he's not a squad leader. He cannot rebuild it. XL up on the bridge, trying to get eyes on what's going on up here. Muffin's now pushing down, trying to add his cap weight. They got 20 seconds left to start this cap. 5-0 sending just a Hail Mary rocket down there, killing anything and everyone he can. He should launch a rocket at this fucking building over here. We know there's always a guy in there. Fuck. They do have control of the trench. It is contested. They've got to get everything they have in there right now, and you can see that Anal's doing the same thing. I don't know if that'll count. It might have been a second past the timer. It's going towards Desert Rats right now. We've got 2 squad leaders up in here. It's still rolling and they're still fighting. I think that counts. I believe we're in overtime right now, so here we fucking go. Let's see what the Desert Rats can do. Fear Not's trying to swing out round behind him. U.S. Ranger up on the embankment, trying to get his cap weight into the circle. Mr. 2, Muffins, Tiny Moose, and Lightning holding on to this trench. They are still swinging it their way. I don't know if they're quite in the circle, and I think Mr. 2 might be in the circle right on the edge of that trench, but I could be wrong. I don't want to look at my map. I just don't. It's a thing, I guess, that I've decided a few days ago when we were streaming. I decided I didn't want to look at my map, and so now I don't. I just want to watch the action. Fear Not coming up behind him. It's dropping back down. It's contested. Contested. Let's see if they can get a spawn in. I can't see. I think that's it. I think that might be it. Don't think it's contested anymore. Just waiting for the GG. Yeah, it must be because Tiny's just laying there as a corpse, not moving, doing anything. So I think that's game number 2 for Anal. Good game, Anal. Good job, boys. You fought well. I can't take that away from you. I was cheering on Desert Rats because they're my team, but they couldn't take it home. Couldn't take it from you. It's unfortunate. Is what it is. Good job, Rats. You guys really put up a good fight, man. You tried everything you could. You had flanks going. You had driving across the map randomly with the truck trying to get behind them. You had rooftops that I didn't even know you could get on, man. You guys were pulling out all the fucking tips and tricks that you had, pulling everything out of your hat. But it wasn't quite enough. And that's game number 2. I'm still kind of waiting for a GG. I'm certain that it's over. Tiny wouldn't just lay in the dirt like that if the match was still going, so. Everybody left. All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We'll catch you next time. GG to both Desert Rats and to Anal for 2 games well played. And we'll catch you guys later. Have a great rest of your day.